Bill. Just give up to Diane. Is that to Diane? Oh, good. To Diane's on my left. Perfect. And I know Dave. And there's another. Oh, you are not doing that. No, you're not. I will not do it. Please.
This is good information for you later.
No, I do not want to see it.
Well, you don't have to watch it. It's okay. Please continue.
Yes, I will continue. So, a little bit about me. My background's in psychology, so I didn't necessarily think that I was going to be in skincare, anti-aging, or anything in this, type of field. But I love helping people, and this product kind of accidentally came into my life. I have 2 young kids. Well, now they're 10 and 12, so I guess that's not really young anymore. And I was working at a psychologist's office, and something was kind of interesting happening. It seemed to be more about the business versus the people. And I was on my way, I got accepted. I was going to go get my PhD, something I'll still do because I love that. And this kind of showed up. And I thought, gosh, I'm going to have $100,000 debt. Have to really, really work hard, to get that back. But it was because of my passion, I wanted to do it. And then my girlfriend gave my husband this bottle to bring to me, and she's like, you got to do this business. And I had probably, I don't know, a brick wall the size of China, that big one around me, like, you're crazy, no way. But the product worked. And so I didn't want to give it back to her. She let me try it for 5 days. And then what happened was I shared it with some friends. And when my girlfriend called me back, who researched everything, I didn't know what she was talking about. She called me back, she said, Tracy, she said, my face looks amazing. It was only 5 days later. And I go, I don't have to go check this out. And I didn't want to. I'm like, oh, we'll have to go, hear about this thing. And I was really, really pleasantly surprised. So as I'll go through this, I'll kind of, share my story as it goes. Because for me, when I went and looked at this, half the room are men. We're talking about skincare. So I'm like, they must know something that I don't know. Because a gentleman wouldn't be, handing out and doing, skincare if it was just about skincare. So what we have here, let me be able to lock this. And not move it, so it'll stay. There we go. Don't touch anything anymore. There we go. When I looked at this,
So you have the Wi-Fi with you? Because I put it in emergency.
no, it's all good. We've moved on.
I'll put this back because I'm.
Yeah, it's okay. So what I found out is that we had something that was pretty exclusive. We own the patent on it. And if you think about, industries that are recession proof, my husband or whatever industry you're in, is it recession proof? And there's only a couple of them, which is basically alcohol industry. That's always been recession proof, right? Anti-aging is always an industry that no matter what, it always will continue to grow. And no matter what, people will still spend money on it. So we're going to kind of talk about a little bit of this. I kind of did talk about this. This is something this is not U.S. debt, by the way. This is actually us growing, right? Sorry, I like to have fun, but this is serious. But it actually really is important to understand that the industry is growing at $1 billion a month. And if you have the best product that can't be duplicated or replicated in that industry, then you have something pretty unique. Our company was launched. This made no sense to me. This isn't our magazine, but to be featured on the cover of this magazine is a really big deal. And we were featured in our 4th month in that magazine. We've been featured 3 times. We're just a little over 3 years old. And usually, the earliest company before that, it took them over 2 years to get featured in there. So that is showing that we have something really, really unique here. It's because it's not just, we have a product that's unique. Came out of biotech research. We have really good leadership, who's known in the industry, which we'll talk about. And we also did $1 million by our 5th month, which is unheard of in one country. So this, if you think about it, Google didn't do that, Amazon didn't do that, We're the only company to do 100 million in our first year, so that's pretty amazing. I won't go into this. It's not really, this is way too much for the party presentation, to be honest with you, but I am going to go into it because it's all we got. This is why I really joined. You know, I wanted to make sure that, number one, the company wasn't going to be sold. If you Google him, he's made more millionaires than Donald Trump. He's actually labeled a millionaire maker for a reason. He's been featured in, you know, Success, Wall Street Journal, I mean, Forbes. He's really, really well known. So you can have a great product, but if you don't have someone running it correctly who doesn't know what they're doing, then it doesn't really matter. So he doesn't need money. He's never taken a check. He's trying to build a legacy company, which is something that took me a long time to figure out. This is my first question, but it's completely true. And that book, whether this is for you or not, this is an amazing book. You know, it's the best life book you'll ever read. Your kids should read it. It's really an amazing book. Here's the thing, you know, with the psychology background, one of the things that I became fascinated with was, you know, we do a lot of stuff with big brothers and big sisters. Now we've raised over $1 million for them. I was big in college, and I know it's really, really important as a mentorship. We've also provided a talent. Success for Teens, we've given over, you know, $3 million books to, you know, help teens. We do free workshops. We're making a huge impact in that area, and they're our future, so we got to put some investment in them. And so we're really excited about this. And then the Live Happy. Everyone who is using the product or in the business, you get a free magazine. You get it at Sprouts, at Whole Foods, anywhere. It's a great book. When you go on the checkout stand, there's very few things that talk about happiness. It's talking about who's on the runway, who's getting divorced, you know, all the negative things. So it's actually, you know, something really, really awesome that we do. So let's go into the products. Easy to use. There's not a step to them. One product. This is our flagship product that just busted out. Huge growth. This accompanies it. It's like the sister, the day and the night. And then this just came out, and it's going off the charts. It's unbelievable. So on here, you can actually see some of the facial scans, and I don't think it's on these slides, but anything on the market will change your skin 2 to 5%. This was third-party clinical trials, and I mean, we are even seeing up to 67% change in the skin in a 30-day period. So it's not even like a little better, you know, it's like 500 times better than what's on the market.
And then after 30 days, does it keep getting better?
Well, yeah, it keeps growing on top of each other. So I'll even show you pictures as the progression. But if you do stop using it, sometimes you'll lose an eye, but who cares about your sight? I'm just joking. Nothing changes. You know, the wrinkles don't pop back, your skin tags don't come back, it stays the same. So it's not bleaching, it's healing. This is the third party. We didn't do the scans, S&T Research did. So this is like not your typical esthetician machine. There's only a couple of them in the world because it's designed to find cracks and microchips. So that's why they're seeing below, you know, the surface. It's not something I'd want to put my face in personally. You know, when I first looked at these, I'm like, that's like Light Bright, all these little dots, right? You guys remember Light Bright? I don't know, I played with Light Bright. It was one of my favorite ones. So this is like not just, oh, you think you're getting these results, or the doctors say you're getting, this is clinically proven, and no one actually has third-party clinical trials in the industry of anti-aging. They just say, oh, it's effective to, you know, 67% of participants liked it or whatever, but they don't have hardcore, you know, results. So really what makes it unique? This extract, how it was discovered is, Nerium Biotech is a #2 research facility, and they're doing natural ways of curing different types of cancers, autoimmune disorders, you know, HIV. So they're natural ways of curing these major diseases. In that research, they were applying this extract, NAD8, to the skin in hoping of curing skin cancer. They thought, wow, it's working so well, because what it does, it basically makes the cells around it better. And so accidentally they go, wow, all the patients are going, unfortunately I still have my skin cancer, but can I get more of this cream? And this was discovered a long time ago, probably now going on 10 years ago. So they didn't know what to do with it. So Nerium Biotech opened up Nerium Skincare and it sat there, and there's 8 companies fighting for this extract. So it took Jeff Olson about 2 years to negotiate it. So now we give 30% back to the biotech company, Nerium Biotech. And now we've done over $400 million and we've given 30% back to them. So it's a really good partnership. Look at all the things that it does. So fine line, discoloration, uneven skin tone, aging skin. There's so many things on here that we can't even market. So it was tested on 33 different skin conditions. These ones we can, legally talk about. Everything else, is, I didn't even know acne was a disease, but it is.
You
And
can't
so,
say deep, like, deep line.
no, you can say all of those things, but,
It looks like the picture.
no, it does, yeah, because it actually did show on here, emerging lines, fine lines, deep lines. There's also discoloration. We can't say all that, but we can't say acne or rosacea, or any of that.
Right.
But we do know people that it's worked on.
Yes,
Just to
yes.
interject quickly, a friend of mine is on Nerium. And I don't think we're allowed to say this, but I know the person, it's fact. And I don't know if you gals know the word called skin tags.
No, yeah, my mom, 30 of them,
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, okay.
And
Well,
mine, yeah.
She was blown off the short.
All on her neck, yeah, another one on the face,
It
yeah, it heals the skin, yeah. So you can just actually see. Huh? I don't know the cause of it. Hi. Yes, yes,
You're still trying again?
yes.
Hi.
So here is, some before and after pictures. This gentleman is actually he is actually in Arizona. You guys back? Yeah, come sit down. You can just see also too the scar over his eye. Definitely, huge changes in the skin. I know all of these results are, I know this is under 90 days, but we're supposed to say 90 days or less. The one wrinkle guy, I don't know if I'd want to just have one wrinkle, to be honest with you, because then it sticks out, right? I'd rather have a couple of them. But this is a friend of mine, Patty. Pores, texture change. This was, I believe, a 10-day result. Not everyone gets that quick a result, but it's a guy who never did anything to his skin. And I think he was only 29.
Wow.
I love this picture because she used it for 10 days, and it was over the holidays, and then stopped using it because he said it wasn't working. She said, I don't think it's working. Everyone says that until they take their picture. So she didn't use it. She's a pet store owner up in Ventura. And then, so she had stopped using it. They took her after picture. She had a pet store, blew it up, put it everywhere in her store. And I don't even know if she sells dogs anymore. She's just selling so much of the cream from her own before and after picture.
Wow.
Another lady, this is Kenya, she lives up in Ojai. This is an 8-week result. We're not supposed to say the results, but I know how long it was. But look at the mouth, look at the changes in the skin. That's pretty amazing. The neck. I got in trouble for posting a picture of my mom's friend's neck on Facebook, but it happened to be around Thanksgiving, and she thought I was saying that she had a turkey neck. And I did not even say anything in that word. She was having fun with me, but I'm like, KB, I did not say that. But look at the changes in the skin. Even around the mouth, texture, but that is a huge difference for someone to apply one product to the skin. The chest. Here's something I did not know. Obviously, go in the sun, it's not good. But if you're a side sleeper, you know that causes, I had no idea. So I just count like, well, I'm just going to keep using Nerium because I cannot stop sleeping on my side. I am sorry. That is not going to happen for me. I always sleep on yours. Yeah, it's probably better
And
for you.
also for your face, because you wrinkle your face, you're much more.
I thought it was all kind
Years of
of,
doing
yeah.
that and,
Yeah, it's true. I didn't even know. So the product, to get at the lowest rate for both of them, it retails for $165. If you become a preferred customer, the product is someone that you're going to be using it monthly or every other month. You can choose whatever way you want to do it, and you can get the lowest rate. You're not tied to anything. It's the day before they're actually, it'll tell you a week before if you still want to use it, so you're never like, oh my gosh, I'm getting something, or you're always in the know. It's super, super simple and easy to navigate. And then what I loved about this is that even as a customer, you're getting you're seeing results. You get a free website, and you can share your results with your friends and say, listen, you can get it too. And if you have 3 friends using the product, then your product is going to be free. That's a really great deal, and that's what got me, is because I told 3 friends I was starting off as a customer. I didn't want to hear about her little business. I didn't want to listen to a video or go to anything. But when I got my product for free and she called me and she said, well, you know, Tracy, if you would have looked at the business, you would have got 3 free bottles. And on the business side, then I realized I was leaving money on the table, and I'm like, I should go figure this out. And plus, at the time, I wanted to put 3 bottles all over my body. I wasn't even thinking about sharing it. I'm like, I felt that good about it. We don't have free day cream for life. What you don't understand is we couldn't get the videos to play, so Tracy gets to talk the whole time, which is not really what I wanted to do. Here's something that's amazing. It just came out at the end of May, and this is for the body. So that extract, N88, it's a super antioxidant, and we're the only U.S. government patent on an antioxidant. So if I can give you like a perspective, like you can't patent blueberry, you can't patent vitamin C, all these things that are really good. You'll see those in all the products. Aloe is, you know, another one that's in a lot of products. Now, if they would have patented that, that would have been, you know, amazing. But we have a patent on a super antioxidant that does all of these things. So I get so excited sharing these pictures about, and my own on here. Every woman needs this product, I'm telling you. I mean, do you think a woman would be happy about that? You know, I mean, we love our kids, but sometimes we go, dang it. Kind of, you know, you don't want to look at them that way. My mom used to tell me that all the time. I didn't think that was nice, but it's true. They do change your body. So, I mean, to be able to give someone, you know, a little bit back.
That picture is an average of how many weeks of using the product?
When this
That's
came
a
out,
very-
it was a short amount of time. The product's only been out since, you know, the end of May. And this,
That's a very dramatic result.
I
that
know.
picture. You know, I
that's
mean,
why we're
it's-
getting it in the doctor's offices.
May
Yeah.